Hello everybody, my name is Jemmy, and today I will be giving you a brief overview on the sandbox. There are two technologies that are going to change the world. There is the AI, which I did a project on in the past, and there is the blockchain. Now, the blockchain I never did a project on, and I don't really understand yet. And I love coding games, so I thought, why not learn about blockchains and code at the same time? Or not even code, just play the game. And that's where the sandbox comes in. The Sandbox is a game that uses the blockchain technology as their main function, so I thought why not play it, and I will be giving you a brief overview on the Sandbox right now. So first off, what is the Sandbox? The Sandbox is a virtual world where creators and people all around the world can share ideas and make 3D models using voxels. They can also monetize their artwork into the marketplace, and from then programmers or people who don't even have experience and want to code a game in 3D can use those assets for their game, and then they can publish their game to the marketplace. Okay, now once we know what Sandbox is, let's look at a further detail. So here is a map of the sandbox. Now this is what it looks like. It might look a little complicated, but I will explain it to you. So let's look at this top row first. There are the main tokens, there is the sand, which is the currency. There is land, which is kind of like in real life. There you can buy, sell, or rent land. There is some assets, which is basically 3D models of things. There's gems and catalysts, and I'll explain about those later. And there is the main products. These products are going to basically let us create stuff, sell stuff, and make some games. So there is the Vox Edit. The Vox Edit is used to create 3D models. The marketplace is used to sell, buy, and do basically trading everything in the marketplace. And there is the Game Maker. The Game Maker doesn't require any coding experience. You can just code a 3D game using this product. And there is the Game Client, which is the players that just play the game. So these are the main products of the sandbox. Now let's look at what we can do as normal players. So there is of course the centralized part, which is the sandbox team. They are basically the headquarters, and there is the decentralized part, which is what we can do. We can be a sand owner, which means we own the currency, and we can be a land owner, which means we can own a part of the land in the metaverse. And these two are part of the governance. And if we want to do anything else, like being an artist, we can do that. We can be a game designer and a player. So now let's take a look at our game maker. So at a game maker, we can do a lot of things basically. We can buy and sell NFTs, not buy and sell, sorry, buy and use NFTs from the marketplace and for our game. Once we did that, we can publish our games to other people to play, such as the game client. They can pay to play our game, and we will get the money from that. Also, the Tsp Foundation, which is the treasury of the sandbox, will pay us to make a mini game, and we can also rent and buy land to publish our game to the metaverse. So how the land works is that inside of the metaverse there is 166,646 land, and you can buy one of those lands or rent them, and you can publish your games to there, and people can actually play it. Okay, once we know what the game maker does, let's look at how they get their attributes. So like an NFT, for example, when they use it for their games, how do they get that? Well, they get supplied by the Vox editors. The Vox editors are 3D artists that just create NFTs or 3D models, and they can create some animations with it too, and they will create it and they will sell it to the marketplace. Once somebody buys it, they'll get 95% of the profit, and the rest 5% will go to the Tsp Foundation, which is the treasury. And then the treasury will then pay the Vox editors for the work that they have done. Okay, now let's look at the game client. So the game client is basically the players who just play the game, I guess. And once they play the game, they actually need to pay to play the game maker's game that they created. And once they did that, they can actually earn money by doing so. The Tsp Foundation will give them more money if they play more. However, the concept behind this is not so open yet. There will be more information coming in the future, but currently it is the concept that the more you play, the more you earn. Once they did that, they can also buy and sell NFTs just like the Voxel Editor, but instead of creating it, they can buy it and sell it again. And yeah, that is the game client. And let's now take a look at these two right here. These two icons are, if we look back to the beginning, they are the sand owner and the landowner. So the game makers can be a landowner and a sand owner too. As you can see, there is interaction between these two, but basically what these two can do is they can staking to upgrade their NFTs so they can have avatars and customization and equipment and gems. So now let's take a look at what gems does. We probably know what avatars and customization is, right? So we just customize our avatar to make it look cool, have special powers, and the special powers is where the gems come in. So the gems is basically some power-ups we can have. There are 5 gems. This is the power gem, the defense gem, the speed gem, the magic gem, and the luck gem. I need to drink some water. And you can put the max 4 gems into an attribute. So basically, if you have a tier 1 catalyst, now a catalyst is the amount of gems you can put into your character. So if you have a tier 1 catalyst, you can only put 1 gem. If you have a tier 2 catalyst, you can put in 2 gems, tier 3, 3 gems, 4 gems, and you have max until 4. So you can't have 5 gems, you can only have 4. And in those 4 gems, you can put any gems inside there. It doesn't matter if they're repeating or not. So you can have your character super fast, super strong, super defense, or maybe just super strong, super defense, super speed, and luck. Or you can full luck, I don't know. And yeah, that is what the gems and catalyst does. Okay, now let's look at the where is it? Here we can see now the Tsp Foundation. There it pays a lot of people actually. It pays the game maker. It pays the these people, which I will be explaining later. It pays the players to play the game, and it pays the creators of the 3D voxels, which is the Voxel editors. And now let's take a look at this. So what do they pay? So basically, when you own a piece of land, the more money you put onto your land, the more money you will get. It's kind of like with the bank. If you put a lot of money cash inside of the bank, then when you try to get it back or like receive the money, you'll get more in return. So this is kind of like what it does. If you put more money into your land, you will get more money back. So it's profit basically. And yeah, that is most of the sandbox. I hope you found this useful. If you do, please leave a like, and thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye!